Give it a moment. We have to let YouTube go live so that they can be involved in the conversation. All right, it's live. We get slutty rag today? Hell yeah. You know, I do what I can. Of course, it's Subtronics. Dude, it's always Subtronics. It's always Subtronics. I'm a slut for Subtronics. And low key for sudden death too. I slept for 14 hours. I slept for less than 6 hours. And then I just woke up and was awake after like 5 hours and 40 minutes of sleep. So I just went, all right, I'll get up. Fuck it. What am I going to do? Maybe that'll make my hair grow back. First in YouTube. True. Marvel Lady had spammed me thinking I died. You kind of did die in a way. If you think about it, sleep is just death with less steps. Sleep is the closest I'll get in my time to the peace of not existing until I truly don't exist. Know what I'm saying? I lost my streak from the End of Madness run. Can't you just go back and watch the VOD? Or is that not true? Yeah, you can. There you go, Greg. Go retrieve it, my boy. Kind of makes streaks pointless. I agree. Does that make streak come back? Yeah. Put you on some game. God, I really like the new sub icons. I paid for them, but they're pretty good. Pretty worth. Guys, like my new necklace? It's a moth made out of jade. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. Why is it blue? Hold on, I'll get closer to you so you can see. It's not blue. It does look blue. It's like teal. Yeah, it is actually kind of bluish. I hadn't realized. Can I eat it? If you ask really nice. You're also Ratty Rye on Twitch. I am Yusuf. Yes. Hello, bro. When the Madness video will come out? Mr. Editor Man said he'll be done Thursday. Which means, much like me, he said he'll be done Thursday, so it'll probably be done Saturday. Me and Mr. Editor Man are kind of the same person. I love him to death, but he said Thursday, and in my head I went, all right, next weekend. Which I do to him all the time. I do that to him all the time. Where I'm like, I'll have this video done Monday, and then it's like done Thursday that week. So that's kind of how we go. Not this time though, because when did I finish the Madness video? Thursday? I think Thursday I finished the video. I'm like, I'll get a script to you sometime soon. And then last night, I just went on a full work bender and fully did the whole script and recording and sent it to him at like 4 a.m. And I was like, 20th, I finished the script. He's like, what the fuck, man? And I have a bad habit of breathing into the mic. I was watching through the video. I didn't breathe into the mic once. Normally there's sections I or him have to cut out of the video because you can hear me breathing. So I told him, I'm like, yo, man, good news. I didn't breathe into the mic. You won't have to cut it. Bad news. I was sniffly and sick the entire time, so you're going to have to cut all the sniffles. And he sent me we're so back to it's so over. I'm sorry, brother. I tried. But I am his boulder. As it should be. When are we starting? Never. I'd rather sit here and talk than do French channel. We could do it just chatting stream. No, editor is good. I don't mind Mr. Editor usually being a couple days late because I'm usually a couple days late. And also, when I have a deadline, I'm like, brother, I need this in like 2 days. Bro fucking does it. So I kind of just let him cook. Because he also, when he has time, he puts more shit into the video and it comes out like way cleaner. So I fuck with it. I like him having his time. Like one time I gave him an extra week because I didn't care. And that was the week he came up with recording himself, like him using the weapon or spell I was describing and putting in the place card of the weapon, like describing what it does with the image of it. It's a really clean like animation and something I don't do at all that he fully does. So I like him having his time when I can afford to give it to him because he cooks. He'll go do he does a bunch of B-roll stuff for me. So I like having him have his time. Got to get stock footage for all the spells. I believe that was his side quest. I think he has been doing that. He uses the NPC battleground in Round Table for it. It's really clean looking. Is this Delta? Yeah, he goes by Cody Edits now. So I call him Cody. But it is, in fact, still Delta. Yeah, and he slams. He also works for like a couple other big channels. So I'm not at all his main client. So I let him do whatever the fuck he wants. Because that's how I operate. So it's like, might as well let him operate that way. Ain't no reason for me to go be a fucking dickhead. Where's my randomizer? I found it. I'm just opening the randomizer. Don't worry, we're not going to play. Ew. What else is going on? I have a fun 12-step meeting anecdote I can share. How is Lily? Lily's good. She's napping. Hold on. She on the old desk. She napping. Not really an anecdote, but I got to meet with a bunch of people from a rehab, which was cool. Really enjoyed it. Got to talk to a lot of people there in like their first 30, 60 days of sobriety. That was pretty dope. It was very fun. Got to listen to their stories mostly. I didn't talk too much. I was kind of just letting them cook. Because I remember doing that in rehab. Some rehabs take you out to, like once a week, they'll take you to an outside meeting or program or some kind of thing. That way your whole experience isn't just in the rehab. You see other people that are doing the shit. So seeing that in action was cool. Met a guy at like disc golf. Thought about some disc golf. It was a vibe. It's very cool. Very cool seeing people going through the process. Especially like 3 years later, you kind of forget. You see people that are like starting to go through it and you're like, oh yeah, that does fucking suck. You see yourself being a sponsor anytime soon? We don't get enough newcomers at the meeting generally. If someone wanted me to sponsor them, I'd do it at this point. I can do that. They have to ask you, right? That's the whole thing. You don't go up and be like, hey man, let me sponsor you. Like, let me help you out. Like, it's more of a, if someone comes to you, you help them situation. But sometimes they ask at the end of meetings and stuff like, hey, is anyone willing to sponsor? And I always put my hand up. And I'm generally the youngest person in the room. So I don't expect people to come to me. My first sponsor was younger than me, and that was a bit of a challenge. What does sponsor mean? In 12-step program, like everyone knows the meetings, right? We've all seen on TV, like everyone sits in the circle and talks to each other and shit. And I think that's what a lot of people think the 12-step program is. That's like the smallest part of it. Going to the meeting is kind of the bare minimum. The actual program is the 12 steps themselves. And when you do those 12 steps, you get a sponsor who's someone that's in the meetings that's done those steps before. And they go through and read the AA literature with you and take you through doing those 12 steps and kind of guide you through that process. They may meet with you once, maybe a couple times a week. You read, and you kind of work your way through the steps. I'm on steps 9, 10, 11, and 12, which probably doesn't make a lot of sense. You think you do them in order, but that's where I'm at. So I haven't finished my 9th step, but it's to the point where I do 10, 11, and 12, and part of 12 is doing sponsorship. But yeah, I do feel ready and able to do that. I have a sponsor. If I had questions, I could ask him. But I think for the most part, I could lead someone through it. And I imagine it would be someone more around my age or younger, which is pretty rare to see in the meetings, to be honest. You get them occasionally. We had a couple people this week that were around my age, which is always cool to see. But I think I'm the youngest person in my room by like 15, 20 years, generally. We're coming up on 3 years. I'll do a stream for that August 4th, and we'll talk more about sobriety stuff. When's the Madness vid coming out? Friday or Saturday. Title threw me off. What's the title? Randomizer? Yeah, it will be a randomizer eventually. I'm just going to vibe for a little bit first. Are we going to do more group gaming for that? We might. It depends on what I'm actually doing that day. I will be trying to record a video before we leave for China on the 10th. So we'll see how much time I have and what I'm planning on doing. Because we have zombies. We're doing zombies with Evan next week on Tuesday. How old were you when you started being sober? My first attempt, I had just turned 22. And then this stint started when I was 23. Won't be around for zombies. Spend the week with B. Didn't do it. Vibe jam. China? Yeah, I'm going to China for a couple days. It's going to be devious. Assuming I can get my visa sorted. They still haven't sent me that info, so I don't know. It's in like 2 weeks and I don't have the stuff I need, so we'll see. They need to send me my stuff, and I don't have my stuff, and I can't ask them about it till Monday. So hopefully I get that this week and can get that sorted out. Going to a farm and mini golf. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute date. Hannah wants me to take her to Hot Pot this week, and I was like, Hemd, I'm sorry. I don't know if I have time to see you. Got a lot of shit to do this week. It might be the week after this week. Gentlemen, don't neglect your girlfriend, but if you do, promise her Hot Pot. That's my advice to you. I think that's the tech, right? Expect some cute pics? Hell yeah. Don't neglect your girlfriend and get her Hot Pot. Yeah. I play games with her most nights. To be fair, we do talk. I talk to her every night. I call her. I just might not actually be able to do date stuff this week. Depends on how long zombies take it. Maybe Thursday, Wednesday. Club night after Pride Parade? Hell yeah. That'll be dope. What else is going on in life? Trying to come up with ideas to revive the second channel. Did you know you have viewers from Algeria? Okay, you want to see something crazy? I'll show you all something crazy. I did know that, because this is stuff I look at a lot. All right, can I do this without leaking my earnings? Yes. So I look at this a lot. This is a breakdown of my viewership from by country. So obviously, mainly English-speaking countries, then Germany, India, Canada in the top 5, which is pretty crazy. I feel like India is a pretty insane pull here. But some of these places, like you got Turkey, Iran, Philippines, Indonesia, South Africa, Vietnam, Egypt. 2,000 views from Egypt, dude. Fucking Czechia. Fucking, we got Argentina, Japan. Show top 50. So if I exported it, I could see the rest. This is not all, but it is pretty wild when I look and it's people from around the world. Little less of that on stream. Cool, you're here for my Algeria, Amine. Young David. But it's pretty wild whenever I go look at this. It's a pretty insanely diverse group. Obviously, mostly US. Not unusual. The US consumes the most media of like any country. And then UK makes a lot of sense. Other big English-speaking country. But then even Germany being third is crazy to me. Although I talked to Sirius a little bit about that. He's a German streamer. And if I remember correctly, this was forever ago. He basically was like, yeah, there's not a lot of German streamers that stream in German. So they consume a lot of like English-speaking Twitch, YouTube stuff. There's just not a lot of German creators, apparently, that are like really prevalent, which was really interesting to learn about. But it's pretty crazy. It is wild. There's people in places I might never go to that have seen me. Kind of odd. Pretty dope. Don't get me wrong, it's dope. But it's weird. Let me think. What else is going on? Golfed last Monday. Gonna golf this Monday. I'm getting back to golf, gentlemen. I tell you what. Interesting moment. I found motivation to try and do photography as a job. I have no idea how to actually do it though. Shit's confusing. My cousin does it freelance. He does a lot of like graphic design and photography and stuff. But he basically gets hired to like go take pictures at weddings and edit them. But it's complicated. Concert photography or weddings. Weddings is the easy start, I think, for a lot of people. Especially if you're like just kind of decent at it, doing like weddings for people that are close to you for kind of cheap is a good way to get started. Then making a portfolio so you can send it to people and be like, hey man, like these are the photos I take if you need a photographer. Concert photography for smaller artists. Yeah, that's probably a good way to start too. Weddings are a difficult one. I mean, big weddings are difficult, I imagine. Like for my, if I had a wedding, right? Hopefully one day. I don't really like marriage. That's a separate conversation. But like hypothetically, my wedding, right? Like I would hire probably a pretty small photographer. I wouldn't want crazy shit. You won't get paid much if at all, but it helps you build a portfolio. I think that's the big thing. Get Ferry to photograph it. I'd probably make my cousin do it. Probably call up Cuzzo. Cuzzo streams too. Cuzzo streams pretty regularly. He has a cat cam. It's pretty elite. Make Ferry do it so she can build her portfolio. What, make her fly to the US for fucking wedding photos? Shrapnel Panda? Yeah. You're getting married, I'm going to be a bridesmaid for Hemna. Cuzzo is part of the reason I game in general. He was a big Call of Duty Halo guy growing up when he was probably... God, how much older than me is he? Is he 10 years older than me? No. Probably like 6 years older than me. 32, that sounds right. 6 to 8 years older than me. That sounds right. Apparently, I'm invited to Tanner's wedding. Vegan lady said I was coming. That makes sense. That wedding is 100% vegan lady show, bro. Tanner's not doing shit for that wedding. He's going to make zero fucking decisions. That's going to be elite. Fuck, I probably have to be in that wedding, don't I? Like, it's going to be great when she proposes. Honestly, Tanner deserves it. Tanner deserves to be wooed and swept off his feet. She better propose to him very nicely. My boy needs it. Tanner deserves to be treated like a princess. To be fair, I think she's gone through 2 surgeries with him, and he has been treated like a princess. This poor woman's training to fucking be a vet, and she's having to play doctor for the most injured man on earth. If I'm getting married, fuck it. I'm going to do it in like, let's go to Ibiza. Fucking get married in Ibiza and just go on a bender for 3 days, dude. I mean, it won't be a bender. It'll be Red Bull and fucking EDM, but close enough. Am I invited to the wedding? If you want to come. I've always very much fancied the like absolutely tiny wedding. Am I invited? Yes, Jam, you're invited. You can come. You can come to the tiny wedding. I mean, you'll know most of the people there. It'll be Bushy, Tanner, and then my family. Am I invited or not? No one's invited. We're getting into the fucking conversation of I don't like marriage as a concept, but I probably have to do it. It's just a crazy concept. Me and my brother have had this conversation. Marriage is crazy. Marriage is a fucking wild thing. Like, getting the government involved in your personal relationship is crazy to me. Cute little shotgun wedding. Yeah, that's where I'm at. The problem is I'm a family person, so I think I would end up inviting my whole family. And then I think a lot of my boys would want to come. And then it's like, if anyone from Hamna's side wanted to go, like suddenly it's like 100 people. It's so weird. So I'd bring Big Fish and my boy Jackal would be invited for sure. Tamner Bush. Excluding Hannah's side is wild. Listen, she can invite them, dude. She can figure out her side. Jam and Fairy. Right? And if everyone brings their partners, like I just listed those people, that's already like 12 people, 15 people. And then if I do invite my extended family, suddenly it's fucking, I'm already looking at 40 to 50 people. I think they're all going to show up. And then I think of the boys that'll want to come, it's like 3 or 4 from back home with their girl. That's another 8 to 10. Fucking. It's a lot. Shit, one of my cousin's families alone, just them and their kids, is 5 people. And I need the flower girls, so she needs to bring her daughters. because they're littles. They're real littles. They're like what 2, 5, and 7 maybe right now. So they'll probably still be littles, like pretty young when I get married. It's just like it becomes a lot of people very quickly. Like in my head, I'm like, yeah, 20-person wedding. Then I think about who I have to invite, and I'm like, well, shit. If I don't invite like grandparents, cousins, like my cousin's getting married. I have 2 older cousins and then 2 cousins that are like my age. They're not that much older. It's like I think my oldest cousin is maybe 10 years older than me. How did you find Wukong as a Souls-like? Didn't like it. Oh, fun story about cousin's boyfriend, who's now fiance. I met him for the first time last year and a half ago, I think. And I was talking to him, like getting to know him, because, you know, he seemed like a chill guy. We're all hanging out. He's like, so man, what do you do? I'm like, oh, like I do the YouTube Twitch thing, you know, play games. He's like, sick. Like, what games do you play? I'm like, oh, you know, I play Elden Ring. Do you know it? He's like, oh yeah, dude, I love Elden Ring. I watch this guy called Bushy. Do you know Bushy? I looked at him, I'm like, you're not going to believe this, but actually, I live with Bushy. And he's like, he literally looked at me like I was fucking with him. He's like, you're fucking with me. I'm like, no, I've known him since like 1st grade. That's my boy. Like, Bushy is my man. He's like, you serious? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's so sick, dude. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. So I might bring Bushy as my +1 to their wedding, because I think that'd be funny. Who are you talking about? My cousin's fiance, who I met last year. It would be pretty dope. Doing a faith build stuck on Malekith. Try lightning and fire. Catch flame is your best friend. If you get a stagger, Ancient Dragon's lightning strike. But mainly catch flame. Catch flame should be your best friend. Holy damage is pretty bad on Malekith, so try to avoid holy damage. Well, my sister's husband's cousin's wearing a Dark Souls shirt, talking about Elden Ring, he brought up Bushy, and I was like, you wouldn't believe it. I do work for that guy. That days when Bushy messaged me to do shorts. That's when he became an official employee. Official Bushman employee. Should we get into this? Gross. Listen, man, it's you and David. It's an elite group. My friends was talking about Elden Ring and how he enjoys watching it. And I was like, have you heard of Ratty Rye, Bushy, and or Torsa DZ? Did he know Bushy? There's no way he knew me and Tamner. And he just didn't know you guys. That's fair. So he probably watches the Eggy Gang, right? Probably an Eggy viewer. Wasn't Eggy? Chris? Would it be Starro Chris? Domo? Iron Pineapple, I guess. Iron Pineapple Scumnut. Someone I never heard of. Only watches Rusty vids. Showed my bestie's husband Lax the video. He's like, I'm obsessed with Torsats now. It was Rusty. Oh, he's elite. Dude, Rusty has the best opinions. Listen, Vike's War Spear is the best weapon in the game, gentlemen. Which is crazy, because it's probably the second best Madness weapon in the game. I'm pretty sure Madding Hand is just better. Blood Fiend's arm is right there. Yeah, but people don't know colossal tech. People don't know about the crouch poke. You guys like my rock? Hold on. My rock. You guys like my rock? Pretty good rock. Pretty solid rock. I got this rock on my desk. It's a pretty good rock. I like it a lot. I was going to be like, yeah, I'm besties with this one Elden Ring streamer. Pretty cool. Nice rock. What's the crouch poke? With colossal weapons, one of the big issues is they have really long wind-up times to hit. If you use L3 to crouch and then light attack with them, they have this really fast, like, slam that you can spam, and it does a ton of poise damage, and it's pretty broken. All right, let's get started. We can keep talking, but we might as well get started. What makes this challenge French? French guy invented it. I have a hard time dodging Malekith using Black Flame from a distance. Distance is bad on Malekith, especially in phase 2, I feel like. He's very hard to fight at range. I've never liked using spells on him, really. Getting his cooch? Yeah, getting his cooch. What's your favorite Elden Ring boss? Mine is Malekith. I'm turning into a pretty big Mesmer fan as of late. I'm starting to really enjoy that fight. I'm starting to really like Midra, too. But Melania is still the queen. Gentlemen, we're on French 62. Oh, we get broadsword to start. I like that. Pastry's good. Blessing America's cool, but I like money. Money, money, money. Give me money. And by give me money, I mean someone gift screening a fucking sub, please. This poor man's been watching with ads all month. Oh, Jam, we need to have a DLL conversation. I need to have with you or Sai. I need to fix this shit. Damn, big peanuts in the chat. Meow, 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 meow. Poster, what's up? Okay. We got Gideon. Nice to know where he is. What's damage look like? Pretty good. Mimir Dawn with the gifted to screening. Thank you, Mimir. Thank you for freeing our boy from his purgatory. I appreciate you. Very kind of you. Hi, Lurkin, but hi, y'all. I appreciate the sub, brother. Thank you very much. I don't know why Mimir Dawn always makes me think of Skyrim, but it does. Is that weird? I don't think... Is it a Skyrim name, or is that just like my head being weird? Shoot me a message, will do. Head guy from God of War Ragnarok. I mean, his name is Mimir. That makes sense. Pretty cursed first run. Had a Blood Fiend, Dog, and Mesmer Soldier. Except Elden Ring, what game do you think is the best of the last 5 years? Is Baldur's Gate last 5 years? Probably. I didn't play a lot of it, but pretty insane game. I'd also shout out Balatro. Balatro's pretty insanely good. It's 2? That feels insane. Am I dead? Weakest hug. Wasn't strong. Which of you gifted me a sub? I love you for it. It was Mimir. I begged for it. I begged for you screening. I was like, someone get this man a fucking sub. Baldur's Gate 3 makes me think of how big games could be. Best of all time. Yeah, that seems to be the general consensus from people that have, like, really played it. I played Act 1 and didn't get much farther. I love this emote. He's pretty good. I might die here, but I think I'm going to go for it. Worst comes to worst, backstab loop. Okay. I dodged. Unbelievable. I was mid-roll when he hit me. I'm on kill mode from Bushy's chat since last week. Bushy's chat does that, man. They get us in bad spots. Trauma dumps yesterday were crazy. Hey, Bushy chat, man, what you gonna do? Tragedy. This is not a new seed. No, this is a new seed. It's just the same wretch. That's crazy. Old horn tenders are nice. I'm gonna skip Soldier of Godric on this one. I don't think I want to do Soldier of Godric to start. Sue me. Skipping Rick is crazy. It's just such a long run. Ew. It's a gross duo. He's Rick, Soldier of God. Shit, good point, twin. Let's go. The problem with Soldier of Godric is he can definitely be the worst boss in Limgrave. I've noticed it a couple times. He was pretty clearly the worst boss when I skipped him. And like, you just don't see if the seed is any good if you die. Frenzy Dover. Yep. Video next weekend. Yo, low key, YouTube streams have been kind of murdering Twitch streams. It's been insane. It's not shocking, because obviously much bigger on YouTube than on Twitch, but it's unusual. Watched like 50% of streams, great content. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video. The script felt messy. I routed the run weird, which I think partially because I was sick. Nice. I couldn't see. All right, now we're actually going to skip Rick. I'm sorry. The start, Moog. Nah, I just routed weird the whole video. Like, there was a section before Fire Giant when I grabbed everything I needed for good spell casting, then didn't use spells for like 3 fights after that. I was just playing weird the whole run. Granted, all but like 3 of the boss fights, they just get smoked. Classy only spells was wild. It was a choice. Golden Horn Tinder for more money. Spiked Club is pretty good. Good night, night block. Who's this guy? Oh no. Oh no. We fake died. Alright. Don't go, Rick. Oh, Ripple Crescent Halberd and some armor. Mid-roll? Mid-roll. Bloodhound Knight. I mean, it's a bad idea, but fuck it, I ball. We gotta fight something before we get to Torrent. I want a little money. The damage is worse than I thought it would be. It's a lot worse than I thought. Alright, got a R1 on the jump. Weapon too slow. This is a terrible fight. This is the other Bloodhound Knight though, so he's scaled up. It's not Darrow. Got more health. There's good practice on this boss too. It's not a boss I'm super confident in. This is kind of terrible. I tried. Okay, I can't get an R2 right there. Interesting. He doesn't have that much poise. Okay. How many runes? Probably like 2K? 3K. Almost entirely not worth the risk. Love the vids. This shit's my first stream. How's it going? Good, brother. Welcome to the stream. We're doing use what you get with an auto equip, deathless randomizer, all bosses. Very fun. Tendo, how are you, brother? Remembrance.
And I can also that you're not then why not? I am Carly.
Somber 7. That's solid.
Goodbye.
Grabbing my streak before work. I'm sad I can watch one stream at a time today. Pick the ratty stream. I need the viewers more. Partner pushes soon and I'd like a head start. Oh, I'm dead. Bro. What the fuck is happening? I've never seen an enemy drop a weapon, though. I didn't think that could happen. That one hurted. Straight depression already, bro. Less than an hour into the stream. Is it 65? I think it is. I think we were on 64. Or no, is this 64? Was the last one 63? VOD checkers. Check the VOD. This is 65. Golden Rune 5. Beautiful. Alright. Fuck it. Beeline to fucking torrent. I'll do a real run so I don't want to hurt myself. Actual Cumbug duo. Never believe it. It's driving time. Oh no. Give me another gold rune. Scammed. How's saying for my sister? Is it devious that I set her Netflix toolbar Seinfeld? Her Netflix to stream Seinfeld until she gets back. Nah, Seinfeld's peak. Never let anyone tell you different. Odd. Odd aggro.
But I can also that you're not then. Why not? I am Carly. Goodbye.
It's a somber weapon, is it not? Yeah. We still take the smithing 3s there. That gives us a +1 as soon as we find anything. It does mean we won't be able to get, like, any levels, though. Which is a bummer. Alright, we get 2 levels. Maybe 3 levels. But I think 2 levels. Want to square up, twin? You got me. Actually looks very chill for once.
They sir, but you, I can play turning root to aid you. You need own to the foot. Then it summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with. Shall I to let my hand share them with me? Your thoughts.
2 levels. I grab this item. Fucking Gravebird, don't you dare. He fucking dared. Alright, let's fuck off then. My endeavor to buy soy sauce and egg for fried rice turned into $90. How'd you fuck that up? That is like a $10 purchase max. Well, depends on egg prices and the amount of eggs, I suppose. That's not a $90 purchase for soy sauce and eggs. I tell you what, brother, you fucked up. Picture frames? It's so unrelated, it's insane. Ooh, Serpent Bone is a smithing weapon. Let's go make it okay.
This way.
What you got for me, twin?
Apply and the whip. I'd heard and upon the talk. Thou art but a call for. I wasn't sure. Torrents.
Gold Rune 2? That's decent. Didn't realize we had Evil Ride today. You can't expect me to not judge these decisions. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. We got a +3. How do I unsubscribe? Let me out of here.
Only to have that. Did you know?
Let me out.
You're all heading to entice. Well, that. But I don't have. It's scared. I want to. I'm nothing. Can you take?
Gargoyle Halberd. I think I might have preferred Serpent Bone Blade, but it's close. Definitely not a huge fan of either weapon. Big rat. Somber 1's pretty useless to me. And there's some runes. See if Burr Nasty has anything, huh? And if not, take some levels. I have to imagine I'm looking at stamina levels right now. Oh, yeah, I am.
Are you here? Does your despite it takes me any intro line?
What do you got? Smithing ones. Let's spend more money and buy some packs. I need to sign up for Pokemon Center. I want to get some ETBs. Not even to open. I kind of just want to hold on to ETBs right now. Claymore. Damn shame I'm heavy loaded. Or this would be super optimal to go start killing shit with. But I think we need to find some new armor. Just Banished Knight armor is heavy. I mean, unless I see like a really easy boss while we're running. Maybe we rip it. Somber 3?
Is there anything?
Somber 3 is huge. Alright, I'm fine with a Somber 3 through Limgrave. We just need to find 2s. I mean, I'll even take a +3 or +1. It's kind of fine if we're mid-load. That's Fortis Axe. That sucks. Any difference between mid-load and light load? Oh, a massive difference. I actually don't like light load that much. It has more iframes, but the roll is like significantly more distance. And very often I find it puts me out of position on bosses. But light load is more iframes and much more distance in your dodge. Somber 6. Remembrance? That's so helpful. Actually, the most helpful thing I could have found. 30? Yeah. Still.
Is anybody there?
That's the equivalent of killing like 10 bosses in Limgrave right there. That being said, I don't think it'll be enough stamina. It might be. I think we go 20 stam, 20 vig here. Something like that. Knight's Cav armor. I mean, it looks cool. I love how Knight's Cav armor looks. $21.21. It does put me at mid-load. We may go back and kill some shit here. Depends on what this graveyard offers me. Somber 5. I have the 3, the 5, and the 6. We're in a weird spot. We're very close on making upgrades work, though. Another 6. Lizard Greatsword is honestly decent. That's a 9. Fuck it. We might as well finish grabbing shit. This is certainly good enough, but I'm going to be greedy on the looting. Might as well try to get to like +6. If I can get a +6, I'm through Liurnia clean as fuck. Oh, well, there's the 3 for free. Why not? I have my item. Thank you. Could be a smithing. Ooh. Zweihände. Who up Zwyin they hands? Oh, you know me. I always be Zwyin my hands. Alright, solid mid-load. Theoretically, if someone has 250 deaths to the first boss in Dark Souls 2, what should they do? That someone is me. Give up. Play a different game. Determination is very nice to have. I think we are gonna tragically not have what we need. I've only got one graveyard left. Made my Balatro fantasy team name. She four fingers my turtle bean till I lusty, and it got censored. There's a Balatro fantasy league? Is that for Major League Balatro? Yeah, I might have to get in on that, twin. We got to cheer for our goats. Major League Balatro honestly cooks. Bushy is the cheapest player. Ain't no way. That's good value. I think people are underestimating Bushy's brain. Which ain't really a knock on them. They don't know ball, but bro's pretty fucking smart. Well, kind of in a shit spot. Couldn't find the twos. Computer, raise firewall. Computer. Computer, make these two dudes super gay and super horny, please.
What do you don't want any
Oh, there's my somber two. Alright, we just need to find a somber weapon we don't have. Well, alright, I'm gonna do this first, but we can upgrade Inseparable Sword. Bushy versus Nandre week 1 might be the highlight of the season. Is that week 1? And also, who the fucking Nandre? What he do? What kind of game are we dealing with? Computer, I'm scared. Oh! He's fast. Good job, computer. Ritual field immediately replaced by Grabbing School. That's a bummer. Andre pulled up a copy of the Art of War during a PvP last season. Hold on. This guy might be fucking cooking. That's insane. I might be dead. Art of War is just the most basic ass shit. Everyone in Sun Tzu's time was an idiot. Having supplies in a war is good. Steal your enemy's supplies. I mean, it's true.
Very well at my hand.
People didn't understand logistics. People are just like, well, just send all the dudes out there. What are they gonna eat? Aw, shit, good point.
Oh, welcome to I teach and explore so that one ensuring. By the way, you most time you are well. May the golden orb.
We always take a blessing, America. Had a Gatorade today. That shit burns. Why do Americans like it? Which flavor of Gatorade? Important question. There's my 8. I do need an 8. I think it was Cool Blue. Yeah, Cool Blue is like for when you're sick or really need hydration. A cold Cool Blue on a hot day. It's pretty optimal. Fruit punch or orange? Orange is a pretty good shout. I do like orange. Yellow has really taken a top spot for me as of late. Big fan of yellow. But nah, the American palette, the more I live life, the more I learn it's a fucking mystery. Like, I love really acidic shit. Bushy made a really acidic, like, onion and cabbage salad, I think it was the other day. Shit was gas. But I think if we gave it to Fairy, she would spit it out. Get diabetes in a day? I thought I had diabetes for like 3 weeks. And not on some like, oh, I was suspect that I may have diabetes. Not, the doctor told me that. Turns out I didn't have diabetes. What it was I had drank so much wine before I went to the hab that there was so much blood in my or sugar in my blood or something. But they're like, that has to be diabetes. But no, I had just drank in like 4 bottles of wine before I got the blood test. Four bottles. I was a drinker. Listen, we underrate my game on this stream. We underrate it, gentlemen. I had a problem. Ancestor spirit. I missed. I forget you're like an actual addict. No, I was a ball knower. Pitch Black, gotta be the worst set of all time. I pulled the gold Darkrai from it. It's pretty good in my opinion. I only had 3 packs. Top pulling 3 packs is crazy. How dare you dodge? I am in trouble. Yeah, Prismatic is still the actual worst hit rate, I think. Prismatic is fucking atrocious. We'll see, though. Give Pitch Black some time. I mean, that gold Darkrai has already been devalued a ton, so I assume people are pulling the shit out of it. But I'll hold. We'll see. Just realized something.
Well, I took you, man.
Alright. Armament strengthened. Might as well go Blue Dancer Cave. Because if it's shit, I was gonna die anyway. And if it's not shit, it's pretty easy. So, let's go see if it's shit. Blue Dancer is actually the decider of if Limgrave is any good or not. You grab this item up here too. Entirely worth it. Putrescent Cleaver. I mean, it's not Uchi, right? We all can agree. God, I just need a Somber 4, dude. If we find a Somber 4, we have a +9. I'm going back to Minecraft. Bro's quitting Dark Souls 2, which, honestly, healthy decision. Fuck that game. How viable is it to just get a good weapon and not pick anything else up, or do you have to pick things up? Yeah, the rule is like if you see something, you have to pick it up. Like the spirit of the challenge is pick up as much shit as you can and just use what you get. A lot of people, they'll like run by a graveyard but not that close to it and like skip the graveyard so they can go back to it later. Which, it's pretty fucking dumb. If you ask me, like, just go pick up all the shit and use what you get. That's the point of the challenge. But I understand getting frustrated and, like, kind of avoiding some checks. But if you see an item and there's not, like, a bunch of deadly enemies on it, you're supposed to go pick it up. Like, this item's a good example. I have to pick that up. In the rules, like, I have to pick that up. Like, if you can see an item, essentially, and it's not going to kill you, go grab it. Stormvale Courtyard's a good example of, like, there's a bunch of weapons. You don't have to pick them up. Yeah, +3 is so fine for Limgrave. Crucible Knot. That's an okay one. Is fat rolling a thing? Yeah. That's one of the biggest issues with Limgrave. It's why my leveling split is even endurance and vig. Like, because you can get overloaded, and, like, the bigger concern is getting overloaded. Like, let's say you get fingerprint shield in your left hand. It's kind of hard to replace left hand stuff, because it's shields and bows and staves. There's not a big pool. So, like, you get a heavy shield, you get a heavy weapon and some heavy armor in Limgrave, you're fucking cooked. Which is why I generally try to fight at least a few bosses before I go and hit the graveyards. It's like, if I haven't made it to the graveyards, I don't have to check them if there's bosses I'm gonna kill, right? Weapon requirements? Yeah, weapon requirements are off, and you do get auto upgrade. So whatever level your highest level weapon is, the next thing you pick up goes to that. When do you decide to slow the endurance leveling? I basically even level to about 30, and then I'll go 40 vig, 30 endurance. Then from there, even again until I'm at about 40 endurance, and that's where I cut it off. Like, there's almost no situation where 40 endurance isn't enough. You would need, like, full verdigris, fingerprint shield, and fucking, I don't know, giant crusher, maybe? How does it work with Somber? Yeah, they're evened out. So I had a +8 smithing weapon, which turned into a +3 putrescent cleaver when I picked it up. He's being weird. No sound cues is just tough. There we go. Forgot to load up my flasks. Oh, no, I didn't. I had +1s. Okay. Finding sacred tears and golden seeds early is nice. I will be using chat like Google. Classic Twitch chatter. God damn it, Gray. I pissed off a guy who was using me as Google and he hasn't come back since. I let him ride for like a week answering every question. And then I didn't answer one of his questions for like 5 minutes. And he got really passive aggressive. I was like, hey man, like, if you're not contributing anything, I'm not obligated to read your chat. Like, listen, I don't mind answering your questions, but like, I'm not just ignoring you. It's just, there's no reason for me to read it. All right, man, I'll just leave then. I was like, sick. Is that yeah, it was a YouTube guy. All right, man. Have a good one. But he would basically come in, tell me what he was doing in his playthrough, which, like, whatever, sure. Ask me some questions and head out. And I basically just became his, hey, how does this work button. I was like, brother, I'll answer sometimes, but I can't answer every single question when you're spamming the chat. I just can't do it. I'm making a video right now. I'm in the middle of a boss fight. I can't help you. Like, immediately. Give me some time and I'll probably end up answering it anyway. What about Raya Lucaria? Skip it till key? Yeah. Raya's its own thing. So we're also region locked. So since we're in Limgrave, we have to do all of Limgrave. When we go to Liurnia, we have to do all of Liurnia. However, Raya is technically separate from Liurnia. Rat GPT. That's me, baby. What did you have?
Well, you're back.
Nothing. Come on, Patches. Come through, twin. No. Tragic. In my opinion, at least they're not going to fucking AI chatbot. It's true. It toes a line for me, right? Like, I don't mind if people talk about other streamers or their streams in my chat, right? Like, self-promotion stuff, I'm a little more lenient on than most people. Because I think the attitude towards it on Twitch is weird. And same thing if people come in and ask questions. Like, I don't mind. if all you do is come in and talk about your stream, or all you do is come in and treat me like Chat GPT, it starts to get annoying, right? It's like at some point, interact with the stream or do like, it doesn't feel like you're here for the stream at that point. It feels like you're doing something for yourself, and it gets a little weird, and it starts to be like, well, I'll interact with other people instead. Really? That hit? Which maybe that's rude of me. I don't know. Maybe I need to be more lenient on that and let it go. It kind of gets to a point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You bitch. Double kick is crazy. You can ask questions, but you can't only ask questions. Fuck, second talisman pouch. That's a bummer. I don't even mind if people only ask questions. It's the spamming questions, only talking about your playthrough. Essentially, actually, yeah, like treating me like Chat GPT instead of a streamer. Why is talisman pouch a bummer? It's harder to get rid of bad talismans. You're not really trying to keep good talismans. Like, you don't really care in this run. But if you get, like, Datakar's Woe, you need to find two... I now need to find 2 talismans to get rid of it instead of just 1. It's going to be a bold choice, but I think we just go for it. Three isn't far enough. All of those hit me? That seems a little insane. Why is Datakar's Woe a thing? Challenge runs. Iron Wet Blade? That's alright. How really can you pick it up? I have no idea. I do not know where Datakar's Woe is by default. Shit, we could do Bofa Cave and Erd Tree Catacomb right now. It's at the end of Raya's questline? Jesus. I mean, you only need to kill 1 Remembrance to get it, I guess. Because you can pretty much go straight to Rykard from the start of the game. Bad news, that might be my Somber 4, but we're never going to find out. Because that's suicidal looting right there. 3 or 4 for a stagger with great axes. 3 and a third. Couldn't be a thing for purchase. I mean, what's an equivalent in other games? Demon Bell's kind of a pain in the ass to get to, isn't it? In Sekiro? Essie, thank you for the follow. Was the Radon Lake of Rot the furthest you got? No, I cleared everything up to Sewer Moog at one point. It was around 120 bosses. You have to kill Calmeat for it in Dark Souls? Yeah. I mean, it is very Souls-coded. Oh, look. Kill something big and or finish a huge questline and here's an item. Yeah, the item's double damage. Have fun. It's very Souls-coded. Like, if you get good enough at these games, you kind of forget a lot of this shit on first playthroughs is just fuck yous all over the place. Ooh, I'm heavy loaded. When do you plan on getting good at these games? That's part of why I'm doing French Challenge. I honestly think because of French Challenge, the Madness run was incredibly smooth. We might just be heavy loaded here. I don't know. I think I can get one level. That one level was enough for medium load. Let's go. Clutch level right there, dude. What's in my physic? Winged tier? Yeah, fuck that. That's extra damage. That actually hit me. Straight scammed. Pureblood Knight's Medal. Gentlemen, early Moog is in fact on the table right now. We could just finish Limgrave and go Moog. It's like actually an option.
Not floating well. Is this what grace was?
For the plot, it is good plot. We've also learned it's just a terrible idea. Grave Scythe, I really like that. Runal out of the way is pretty nice. That's a scary boss. Rolled medallion, also very nice for progression right there. Why isn't all scary? If you find her in like the DLC, those little like blue raindrops she shoots out that trail you, like 2 of those kill you out of like the 6 she shoots. She has a scaling problem, her and Gideon, where if you get them too late, their spells just do like unfair amounts of damage. Dude, what is... This hitbox on this? Very annoying. Is farming levels allowed? Yeah, but good luck doing it anywhere. I mean, shit, I guess you could sit and kill stuff that drops like 100 runes for a couple 100 hours and then head out, but it's not going to do much. Because you're just as likely to die to, like, a running section that has a boss fully blocking it that you can't get past as, like, an actual boss. Like, the problem with randomizers has nothing to do with bosses and levels. It's bullshit. You're RNG farming bullshit for this run. And if you get a good seed, you do it first try. If you don't get good seeds, there's a chance it's actually impossible. I've seen someone that had an impossible seed. They spawned into Hallie Tree and got knocked off the branch. And, like, they sat there for an hour trying to figure it out, and there was nothing they could do to get into Hallie Tree. Yeah, it was Shura from Ignite. He had one of the invisible dragonsons. And it would just spawn in a way that he couldn't run the branch. He couldn't get past it before it spawned in. And he just couldn't kill it. Like, he's obviously max level, one of the better Elden Ring players I know, and there was just no way around it. It was just dead. So it's very possible to also just get a seed you can't finish. That's so annoying. Yeah, he quit doing it after that. I mean, if you really, like, locked in, did your best, analyzed everything, played slow, you could probably get a lot farther, a lot more consistently. But the way I look at it is, like, rip this shit and play the game. I'm doing this for stream. This isn't a video. Like, I'm here to sit here and talk to you guys for, like, 5 to 6 hours and play Elden Ring. It's a perfect run for that. I honestly don't even want to finish it, because then I have to figure out a new run to stream on days where I don't have shit. I'm not incentivized to finish this run, I tell you what. That's so annoying. Estelle in these cramped arenas just sucks. Like, I don't think I'll be able to dodge this. Yeah. Okay. Was really hoping that would be a stagger. Goes back to Nuzlocke Night Rain after that? Maybe. I think Night Rain viewership is down so much, I don't see a reason to return. It's like, I kind of want to play Night Rain. Kinda. But not enough to just play it for shits and gigs. Have you done a level 1 run without using spiky balls? Yes. Isn't Night Rain really repetitive? Not really. Not if you switch builds up pretty often. I mean, there's what? 8 characters in the game? 10 characters? And I'm good at like 3 of them? Like, there's 5 whole classes I haven't... Is it 8? I think it's 8. But there's 5 whole classes I've barely explored. There's plenty to do in Night Rain if I want to play it. What did you use that wasn't spiky balls? Club. What else did I use? I think I used Poison Mist a lot in that run. Dragon Halberd was actually something I used a lot in an RL1 run at one point. Just gonna have to ignore that guy. That hits? Scammed. Annoying. There we go. Oh, where can I go next? This little section. I think even in the RL1 video that's on my channel, I didn't use spiky balls a ton. So it wasn't true RL1. I played as Vagabond, but I couldn't level up. Well, no, I could level up in that video. But did I use all my runes to upgrade weapons? I think I might have. Oh, Remembrance. That's nice. Oh, no, I'm thinking of floor loot. No using runes I think I did start as not an RL1 character. I didn't start as Wretch. But I don't think I used spiky balls a ton in that playthrough. I could be wrong. I think I used a lot of other stuff. I'm pretty sure Melania was great stars in that video. Elden Beast and Radagon were probably balls. Started as Vagabond for the No Runes run. That sounds right. So I guess it wasn't true RL1. But I couldn't use balls until I got to Capital, which took a while. And I think even once I had them, they weren't good on Malekith. They weren't good on Godskin Duo. They weren't good on Gideon. I probably used them on Horlu Radabeast. I didn't use them on Melania. Couldn't use them on Rykard. Might have used them on Deer. Hey, man. You chill. Thank you. Alright. If this is Godric, this is about to be decent runes, actually, I think. Nice. Surprised he didn't do damage to that guy. Oh, don't you dare take that from me. Ooh, Haslow's armor. I like that a lot. Little dude just wants a hug. He really did. Injured assassin. Your vids make me play again every time. I'm sorry I do that to you. No one deserves that.
I am sorry you here. I dare say you're oh well, but one must choose. I was exiled as a reviler. You still very well, but I refuse to anticipate.
Might as well just buy the Smithing 8 now. Oh, do I need the miniature Ronnie doll too? Yeah, I do. Alright, give me that.
You are a tad so now.
Get that. Do you need it for a doula? Yeah, I think you need it to get the Moonlight Altar. Which is a doula. And is there more than one boss up there? Yeah, there's also the Black Knife Assassin, Everjail. Normally Electo. There's two bosses up there. I went there early once and that was a mistake. Oh, other Mesmer. Black Flag was going to be a common drops thing until common drops got axed. There's my bleed. That was a really good Mesmer. Alright, we have Soldier of Godric and Vorticex and what else do we have? Ulcerated Tree Spirit. Vorticex shouldn't be too bad. I'm not super looking forward to it either, but it'd be fine. Watching Ratty fight Mesmer brings me joy. It's always a good fight. I do like the Mesmer fight a lot. I've been getting better at it. There's a couple fights I need to really improve. That was one of them at one point. I feel a lot more confident in it now, though. But my Romina still needs a lot of work. My Rolana needs a lot of work. Midra is fine because he's really bullyable. But I could do a lot of work to make that fight look a lot better. Yeah. Not coming here first was a good call. I probably wouldn't have died. It's gonna be a lot easier this way. Beautiful. What did I get? Oh, nothing. Go do Vorticex next. He's just killing everything, huh? It actually hit. Unbelievable. There we go. A rather annoying fight, but not bad. And we get the Wakizashi for our last fight. How appropriate.
Well then. May the golden...
It's got bleed at least. We're gonna get a dagger. This is one of the two we want. Just see if there's anything we want. Clean out the shops now. Nope. All right. We just have to do the hero's grave. We are done. This one Reddit post said Wakizashi's the best weapon. They kind of sucked with it, and most of the damage came from Bleeds and Frost, but they killed Godfrey. Classic. Hi, Hemna. Me praying to find a weapon right there. Remember how my boss was supposed to be here in the morning, do all the prep? Unstaggerable dragons have to be the worst fights in this game. I mean, they're not unstaggerable. They're just unstaggerable if you fight the legs. But very few people know how to fight the heads. Although I've seen it in Skidoo Bingo out of Ignite, they've all learned to fight Cinesax on the head, and I've seen him stagger a couple times. Damn. That was closer than I wanted it to be. Wait, what? They're not unstaggerable. They're poise resistant unless you hit their head. Oh, thank God it's normal. Never seen that. It's pretty rare. Most people don't learn to fight them the right way because it's annoying. It is much faster though. I just have not taken the time to ask someone to teach me it. Unfortunate. That was clean. Ooh, Dragon Crest. All right. Gentlemen, that's Limgrave done. We could go Weeping. But I'm scared of Miranda Cave, so we're going to go Liurnia. Lily. Pumpkin muffin butt. Matcha latte. She napping. She conked hard. She knows I'm talking to her. She cracked an eye at me. She's not pleased. Cat not pleased. There's my smithing 4s, and I have the 5s. I really need the somber 4 or the smithing 3s, it seems like. Which we should be able to find in Liurnia. This may reduce Ratty's luck a little. Alright, no. What we don't do is reduce my luck. This is a luck run. RNG run. I know like 2 people did it first try, but they just got good RNG. No skill. $31.28's a pretty exceptional split. That's a problem. Gentlemen, that is a giant fucking hand. Alright, sick. Well, we made it to Liurnia. Doesn't mean a whole lot, but we're not in Limgrave.
You surprised no matter why don't. Oh, but don't.
Nothing I need. Sick. Well. I do like having the lantern. The lantern is nice. It's always tough deciding how to approach Liurnia. I probably have enough stamina to not fuck myself. It's not guaranteed. But we're probably pretty free here to just fucking loot and pray. I think I go hunt my upgrades to get to plus 24 and call it a day. Am I gonna die right here? All right, man. The fuck was that? Going to Jarbird. Shit pissed me off. Where am I? Okay. This is where I am. Tree spirit. Okay. So I think what happened there was I somehow didn't manage to click yes on the teleporter. Clinging bone +3. That's tough. Not good. The wolf is the patrolling enemy. Maybe you have a weapon. What you got for me, twin? Rainbow stones. Nice. The beefy wolf. Yeah, it's a wolf from fucking Consecrated Snowfield, probably. Gold excrement. What your mother put on my chest last night. You know what? That sounded better in my head. Well, we live and learn. Mything 5. Pretty good. Mything 4. Solid. I'm kind of getting screwed. I might get hoed on my 3s and 4. Would not be the most shocking thing in the world. Oh, Great Horn Hammer's really good. Kind of getting hoed. Kind of getting hoed a little bit. All right, I'm going to try this again, but faster. There we go. Hey, Ratty, this is my first time in your live stream. Welcome in, Tenon. How are you, brother? How goes the war? Nice to meet you. I'm doing good. You? Oh, suffering. But that's okay. We're in Liurnia. There's a bright spot here. God damn it. We need smithing stones. They're not appearing. How bad is it? Oh, Mesmer Soldier Spear. With determination. This might be one of the best weapons we could ask for if we're going to be underleveled. Great Shield sucks. What kind of build are you shooting for? We don't get a choice. It's use what you get, so whatever we pick up gets put in our inventory. Jesus Christ. Nah, Impaling Thrust isn't what we care about. The charged R2 on this weapon is broken. Impaling Thrust is okay too, for sure, but Mesmer Soldier Spear has a double hit charged R2 that for some reason does bonkers damage. Yeah, believe me, if I was going for a build, it wouldn't be a +8 spear with no armor and a big ass shield. This is not what I'm looking to do. Ooh, that's Romana. That sucks. For those not knowers, Romana's bugged in the randomizers. Her butterflies will one-shot me. So she'll be the last boss we do. We're going to try to get probably as much health as we can. I think at around 45-50 Vig, you don't get one shot if you have good armor. What does it scale with? By default, strength dex. It's best with heavy infusion. I think Scumnet did a whole video on this weapon. Shout out Scumnet. Did that happen to you? Yeah, I've gotten Romanud in this Deathless Randomizer before. Has happened. I like Wing of Estelle a lot. If we end up having to push this with this weapon. I'm gonna go a little out of my way for item checks here. It's just a Somber 4, man. I just need a Somber 4. If there's no Somber 4, I'm gonna be a little astounded. This might just kill me. Nope. Good angle. I also definitely would have taken Axe of Godfrey. Colossal axes are decent. It's your fault I'm playing through Elden Ring right now. I'm sorry. That's tough. I would never play through Elden Ring. Shit game, honestly. They didn't even ask to sponsor me for Tarnished Edition. How dare they?
I presume. Oh, I am an old soul, perhaps.
Alright, nothing there. There is still 2 graveyards and a merchant we can check. And after that, we're cooked. Could go get the hints from Kale, I guess. Maybe see if he knows where the Somber Bellbearing 2 is. I really thought that was a 4 for a second. I got pretty excited. Oh, it's that guy. Look at him go. Nice. Just started a new game and forgot how hard this game is when you're low level. It ain't even low level. Low weapon level. RL1 isn't too bad. Truth be told. It's the fucking doing no damage with your weapon issue. Like, I found +0 to be significantly harder than RL1. I'm new to Souls and Ray Lucario is kicking me right now. Yeah. Ray Lucario is a fuckfest. And the bosses in it are pretty devious as well. Go for the skip that can kill me. Honestly, might as well. Dude. This is insane lack of luck on the checks. It's fucking devious. Like, I really don't want to get after Liurnia with a fucking +3 weapon. Oh, this sucks, man. Caelid Merchant might have Sombers. Can't go to Caelid, we're in Liurnia. It's region locked. So we did Limgrave first, we're allowed to do stuff in Limgrave. Then we went to Liurnia, now we're allowed to do stuff in Liurnia, but we can't, like, go to Caelid to check merchants, or go to Weeping, or go to Altus just to look for shit. We are currently allowed to go back to Liurnia if we didn't check something, but I was pretty thorough. I see. That makes it harder. Yes. Sick, man. No, awesome. I love that. You can't find any Somber 4s, do you just suck it up till you're done with this region? Pretty much. I won't be too pressed. +3 in Liurnia is not the worst. It's the fact there's no Smithing 3s or Somber 4s that are crazy. This run may die a death. Here and now. Yeah, Glint Key and shit's randomized too. It's not randomized to anywhere. It's randomized to a group of checks called key item checks. And bosses. So it'll probably be behind a boss somewhere. We'll just have to kill a boss to find the key. But Raya Lucaria is run. That is death. This is death. I'm fucking cooked. You gonna follow me? Yep. Oh, this is so cooked. This is so beyond cooked, man. I'm not even allowed to quit out here, which is really what I need to do. Alright, I'm running. I mean, I can maybe steal levels here by duping. I could also check the remembrances. Oh, I came the wrong way to Liurnia. I was supposed to do Stormvale first. Shit. I skipped Stormvale. Fortunately, it's a separate region, but skipping it's crazy. That's definitely where the forest could have been. Alright, we'll go back after we finish this then. That's a tragedy. Which remembrances did I pull? And it's gonna be 60,000 runes, and we can check the remembrance to see if it has anything useful, which I'm down for. What's your take on mods like Deflection mod? Kinda don't give a shit about mods in Elden Ring. There's a deflecting tier in the game too if you wanted it to be like Sekiro. That shit lasts 5 minutes. That's more than long enough for pretty much every boss. The only mods I've really played are Convergence and Nightmare Seed. It's pretty long. Yeah. Alright, let's go see if any of our smithing stones are hidden in remembrance items. Never mind. I forgot to fucking kill Godric, so I can't do that. It sucks.
May the golden
Alright. No 4. No 4. I'll take 3s too. I'll take anything. This is ridiculous. Go talk to Kale real quick. You need a somber 6? No, I have a 6. Really knows where smithing 1 is. Oh. I guess we started at Dawn's jail. We don't really have many choices now. We just gotta kill shit. On the bright side, use both of these. If our weapon's gonna be underleveled, we at least can be overleveled. 37. Okay. We got Dragon Crest 2. We're built defensively well enough, I suppose. Alright. Physic is a heal. That's good. That is devastating. Although maybe optimal. $41,000. Good runes. Okay, let me think about how to do this. I need to make this a +3 now, because it doesn't auto upgrade, which is fucking tragedy. There is a somber... Or no, I need the 3? I have the 1? Yeah.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
I feel okay about doing an ulcerated tree spirit with this. I'd rather fight enemies I can see beforehand right now. There's the 40 vig mark, which is pretty big. That will help. Okay. Nice. Bushy died to sewer skip earlier. Classic death. I did it once. He started to do a quit out, then map TP and almost saved it. That is exactly how I died to that skip. Bar for bar, the same death. Boom. Companion jar. Damn, Starlight shards. What's over here? Not a boss I super want to fight, but fuck it, we ball, I guess. It's a laying in. Nice. What is the theme of this run? Randomized pickups for restricted areas? Pretty much. Aged One's Exaltation. Let's go. Remembrance of the regal ancestor spirit. Let's go. It should be fun then. That's a word for it. It's something. These new Fortnite skins got me acting unwise. Valid. They've been doing some crazy shit over on Fortnite. They're gonna piss off their consumers' parents, I tell you what. Fortnite being the battle royale that survived is kind of insane to me. That is not where I would have put my money back in the day. I mean, Apex and PUBG still do alright, but Fortnite being the one. Devious. Wesley, what's up? Chaos Rising booster box. Not a bad call. Yeah, Fortnite was originally supposed to be that story mode building thing.
Do you know how it came? Well, shatter it is here by the matter, and so the earth. Oh, you are free. I would so if you find, unless in which case you will. Lord Radigan came to soon. However, Radigan taking the mystery as to why and moreover.
Played the shit out of that story mode V-Buck hack back in the day. Damn. A torch? Dude. Dick. I mean, better a torch than a dagger.
You know, a fame when he limb and as such.
The purple torch is pretty cool. The fact that those charged R2s are not micro staggers is actually gonna piss me off. Oh my god, I'm fucking throwing. Jesus Christ. Is there a difference in the torches based on color? Blue torch does frost. Purple torch does sleep buildup. This torch is sleepy torch. Make things go sleepy sleep. Alright. Where would I go if I wanted items right now? I mean, probably this way. Demi-human swordsman? Damn. Okay, we have a weapon, thank God. And actually, Revenger's Shack is a good shout, oddly enough. Not fucking Estelle. These things suck and also sometimes break the game. Does this not have items until Edgar invades? I guess not. Okay. I'm not taking good route at all. But I'm just killing all the outdoor bosses so I can see them before I fight them. I saw the line, man. Fuck that. Oh no. We're doing shit for dick damage. There we go. I guess we're just going +8 through Liurnia, man. I mean, I don't know what to do. God, item pickups. We could go with the tunnel next. The tunnel actually makes a lot of sense. Because I got a better chance at finding stones in there. The Ray Lucaria Crystal Tunnel does not have a lot of items. And items are random in terms of if they're like stones or plants and shit. However, it probably makes sense to go there just because I feel like tunnels, probably biased on this, but tend to have more stones than other areas. Okay. Not what I needed. Got some runes. Yeah, we'll go to the tunnel next. Bellum. All right. Off we go. Alright, I guess we just pray for stones in here. If there's going to be a place with 3s, this would be it. Which once I have the 3s, we're pretty solid. Not optimal, but pretty solid. So I'll probably kill everything and look around in here. Which I don't usually do. Torn ACL or 1 ball. But you can get a prosthetic nut pretty easy. There's not a ton of reason to have 2. Torn ACL is a lot of work. Can't get that. Keep her going. Oh, this could be it. That is a smithing 1, gentlemen. Horned Warrior Sword is kind of cool. It's a good pull. I know I saw some smithings. They're all 1s, dude. This sucks. Wait, you get 2 of them? What the fuck? Never mind, I did not know what this weapon is. That's 5. We're just gonna get nothing we need here, huh? Get a cool robe. Okay, run. Is this a fresh run? Not like Giga Fresh, but yeah. Relatively speaking. Okay, there's the Somber 4. Shit, do we just fuck off now? Honestly, yeah. I'm gonna fuck off right now. Let's see what's in here. And we'll fuck off. Kind of need these runes. Okay. Good to know. That is certainly not doable with a +3. Oh, I can't travel from here? That's annoying. Alright, so what all do we have now? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I believe there's a 10 for sale. I think the question is, do I have enough runes to upgrade everything? We'll upgrade first, then go see how much the 10 costs.
I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Fire sale. I think I accidentally sold Serpent Hunter. Oh well. I have to do Precipice, yes, Tenon. I'm not too concerned about doing it like right now, and I don't need items. We're good. Beautiful.
Black no matter.
Alright, I'm not going to be a bitch. We're going to go back to the tunnel, even though it's duo. There's no boss I would have skipped. I was going to leave anyway. But if I was going to skip a boss, this would be it. Least favorite boss? All the duos. Any of the fucking duos. Duos fucking suck. Right. Bum bum bum. Alright, this may be the end of the run. We shall see. If it is, fuck it, I go disc golfing. Nice. Alright, now we just have this guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, we have a 10. It's light work. Boom. Can you tell me your favorite katana? Great katana. Alright. Tunnel done. And now we have to pick a route. I probably should go clean up everything in this direction. Oh, I should do, should go do Poison Cave. All right. I'm a much happier camper now, I tell you what. This run was all kinds of concerning the entire time until now. My favorite pastime at this point is just reading Bussy chat. They are pretty atrocious. Nope. Oh no. Jesus Christ. You see what I mean by, like, impossible shit? Oh, I'm gonna be poisoned too. This sucks. Everyone see that bullshit? God damn it. I'm dead. I'm dead. This is like actually the worst thing that could have happened to me. All right. Good thing I didn't come in here earlier when I was thinking about it. Radagon Scar Seal, that is a bummer, but we got it done. What's up, Butterbum? I mean, shit, we got out. I ain't gonna be mad. GG's, thank you. That was just a terrible time. The wild enemy to put in a cave. I mean, shout out Randomizer, dude. It knows what it's doing. Fucking devious pull. All right. The randomizer knows what it's doing and has evil intentions. Nah, that's the nightmare seed. The nightmare seed is what would happen if the randomizer knew what it was doing. What in here? Shid. Shidfard. Are you gonna stop? I am gonna die to fucking Rakshasa. Dude. Stop jumping. How is that faster than a twin blade? Dude. There we go. Okay, I see. I was trying to get the backstab. That's so annoying, man. Oh, it's the fuck-ass twin blade moveset was giving her enough time to hit me. Because the first hit doesn't stagger, it's the second one. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. I'm texting Bushy. Actually, why don't I just go to his Twitch chat? What you doing?
Hold on. Wrath, you just asked if I want to go.
All right, I might just go disc
Lemonade
golf.
is changing insurance.
Yep. All right, I'm pissed. I don't want to do it. I'm not starting another Fringe challenge at 5 p.m. I'm going disc golf, gentlemen. Fuck this shit, bro. I hate this stupid fucking run. Ah. I'm gonna go throw some disc and enjoy myself. I think the weather's good. I hope it's good. I'm gonna go chill, have a good time. I will be back on tonight on Hannah's stream. Good try, luck was awful. That was a pretty brutal run. But, gentlemen, is Tanner live? Can I send all 26 of you over to Tanner? He's probably done. Yeah, Tanner ended. All right. Well, until next time, gentlemen, be good, be kind. Adios.